Hi again. I just finished the mage run with 3 wins, which was pretty bad, and it's already pretty late, but I still would like to do a draft, because I'm curious to see what my net deck is gonna be. And I still have a little bit of wine left. I think I should go with the rogue, as it's one of the 3 heroes who has a hero ability that can deal damage directly to the board, and also the rogue is considered for many the best hero in the arena from all.
Watch your back.
So generally you want to play the rogue quick, fast. So Secret Keeper has no synergy here. Pin-sized Summoner is an option because it allows me to play the next minion cheaper. Arcane Golem, however, is a card that allows for direct damage, and I will try to build this a tempo rogue if the cards will allow me to. So talking of tempo, the Ringleader is a tempo card. Argent Squire can be a good choice here, especially if you can buff it up, but since we have no buff spells yet, I should go and take the safe pick here, which is a Chillwind Deity. It's the best 4-drop, the best neutral 4-drop in the game, and it's a good choice, always. Darren Mage is usually bad. Spell damage can be quite nice synergy with the spells the rogue has. Wind Fury Harpy is too expensive, usually not really doing good. So I picked the Abusive Sergeant here because it's cheap. It gives +2 to another minion, and we will have a lot of cheap minions. This is tough. We already talked about this card. This is between Arcane Golem and Azure Drake. Arcane Golem would be another 4 damage directly to the face. Azure Drake would give me card draw, which is also good in a tempo deck. This is really close. This would be like really aggro, which is really good, I think. This would be more lasting, like stronger minion on the board, gaining spell damage with good synergy, drawing a card, allowing me to keep playing cards, make good choices. It's close, but I think Azure Drake is slightly better. I mean, it's general the better card, but in this case it's slightly better. I like to pick the Dread Corsair here, since we are likely to have weapons, at least the hero weapon. This card is really bad. Actually, it's not really bad, it's usually really bad, and in a tempo deck dealing 3 damage can be good. With spell damage even 4. Actually, this one is also good, but I will try to go for the synergy with weapons here. Ringleader is good in a tempo deck. Spectral Knight is the better card. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a tempo deck. I'll take the Spectral Knight here. Fan of Knives is okay. Another Abusive Sergeant is also not so bad. I think I'll take another Abusive Sergeant here. I haven't a weapon yet, and I want weapons for the Dread Corsair, for example, so I pick it. This is usually bad in Arena because you have no guarantee that you can silence it. This is a very good card. I have no spells yet, so I take another weapon. This one is tough. They're all good. Let me explain. Zombie Chow is a good 1-drop, but in a tempo deck, okay, it's not good in a tempo deck, it's better in a control deck. So it's between these two. This will allow me to have a good 5-drop, which can cause immediately pressure, while the Frost Warlord can be silenced. On the other hand, it doesn't have this penalty, and the chances I have minions on the board are quite good. That's a tough one. It's pretty close, once again. But for example, I could play this one on turn 5 and this one on turn 6. I think I'll go with Adventure Co. because it's more stable. Frostwolf requires to have minions on the board, and it also requires, or it can be silenced, and Adventure Co. cannot. Another Abusive Sergeant or another Dread Corsair here. I have a weapon now, so I can play it for 1 mana if I have the weapon out. Zap can also be a good choice. So I can return a minion and don't have to deal with it. That's tough. They're all good. I don't know. I somehow have the feeling I should pick up another Surgeon, just for the tempo. It's between the two, they're both pretty good. I already have one Patrician's Blade, so I go for the Argent here. The Agent. I will need some card draw. This is not really good cards here, so I take the Acolyte of Pain here. Backstab. Backstab will allow me to... will help me to get board control in the early game. I don't have a Taunter yet, and I have a couple of small minions, so having a Taunter is good. Vanish is too slow, it comes pretty late, and I don't want to lose board control because I'm trying to get lots of minions on the board. So it's between Betrayal and Backstab. Betrayal has its moments, it can be quite strong in some moments. Backstab is more reliable, however. Okay, this is an Esquiverate. It's just really good. I go with the Charger here. I don't want to pick an Abomination because its Death Rattle will be counterproductive to my low life minions. Angry Chicken is also really bad, so Stampeding Kodo is a choice to pick here. And it's really strong in Arena in general. Card draw is nice, but these cards are good as well. I have a couple of minions that actually would benefit from this Death Rattle effect. For example, my 3 Abusive Surgeons are happy to be played again. So is my Ringleader, so is my Arcane Golem, doesn't hurt, my SI Argent. I have a couple of cards who actually would profit from this, so having a 5/5 for 4 mana is pretty good. This is between another Ringleader and the Harvest Golem. Let's see, I have kind of 3 drops already and the weapon. Arcane Golem you don't want to play too early, because giving a mana like on turn 2 or 3 to the enemy is really not good. I don't have a lot of 2-drops yet, so I think I'll pick another Ringleader because actually I just have one 2-drop here. And I pick one more. And I pick the Fairy Dragon. And I pick one more Esquiverate. This is card draw versus an average Taunter. Dealing 1 damage, I think it's not so important with Rogue because you have the hero power. So let's pick the Taunter here. Oh my god, this is close between the card draw Cold Master. For example, if we play a couple of Defias Ringleaders and then we come to turn 4 and play the Cold Master, we can gain a lot of cards. Another Esquiverate is good because we already have 2. Another one will make it even better. So this is kind of 12 direct damage. I'll take Esquiverate. I take a Cold Blood here. They are all crap. All crap. I think I'll pick the Shield Bearer here. It's not a good card, but it at least will help my low life minions to be protected a little bit. Vanish is bad in this deck, it's very slow and I have no benefit from it, and Silverback Patriarch is really bad 3-drop. I shall pick the Ravenhold Assassin here because it can be a good finisher in this deck and deal the damage that's required to win the game. So if you look at this deck, there's not really a card that is particularly good, so there are no legendaries, no good epics, but I think this deck could be really good as it has a lot of tempo. There are 3 ringleaders, a Fairy Dragon and lots of abusive surgeons, so I have a lot of early drops. I have decent 3-drops, I have good 4-drops, I have 2 weapons, I have synergy with Dread Corsair and the weapons. It's pretty fast, but still has some like high quality minions for turn 5, 6 and 7. And it has a lot of damage. 3 Esquiverates. I mean, if I draw them in mid game, I can just go to the face with it. This is kind of 6 damage, which I can randomly use. This is another kind of Eviscerate that I can use if I have a minion, and I will have minions. Or I can use it with like a Khan Golem and deal 8 damage. I have 2 backstabs, so I should have often 1 in the hand and get early board control. I can use it to trigger the ringleader. So either the coin or the backstab can trigger the ringleader. So I don't know. I feel this deck has really good potential.